What is this channel about? Why I started it? Generally, there are a lot of Russian speaking indefinite life extension supporters channels in Russian social networks, especially in Telegram. And we have a lot of discussion going on there. And we also think that it's really bad that all those discussions go on in Russian speaking place that no or almost no English speaking people can access. Like they probably can do that using some features of translator of Telegram, but it's not convenient. And we think there that we should go to Twitter, we should go to YouTube, maybe to Reddit and so on, to Discord, and speak English. That's kind of hard because most of us don't possess good enough English speaking skills, and because there are not so many people there, from at least from our community, with whom we are accustomed to speak to. And English speaking community is a little bit different in that they are kind of more concentrated on business, on biologically active ingredients, on some like we in our Telegram chats are mostly concentrated on trying to promote our ideas. Like there is a better emphasis on politics, on promotion, on media, on trying to prove the politicians and society that we need to launch a kind of war, full out war on aging, on diseases, on death, and defeat it ASAP. Like, two people die every second. About 1 million people die every week. We need to do something with that, like defeat aging and diseases ASAP. That's obvious for us. But we spend a lot of time on discussions with each other, and that's bad because we must go to internet, we must go to people who make decisions, we must go to politicians, to businessmen, and try to convince all them to make tangible actions in this direction. For example, politicians, members of parliaments should um, launch initiatives, like for example, initiative with say $40 billion per year budget to defeat aging and age-related diseases ASAP. Businessmen should invest more their money in longevity-related projects, like for example, uh, gene editing, tissue engineering, and so on. So, why YouTube? YouTube is advertised by some of our activists in our chats as a place where supposedly people like us can have a lot of views. So can get a lot of views as YouTube would supposedly again show our videos to audience that is kind of interested in our ideas. So supposedly there are some algorithms of YouTube that would show my video to those people who might be interested in this content. And another hypothesis is that even if we don't put enough attention, time, resources into making our YouTube videos better, like professional or like semi-professional with catchy thumbnails, with some interesting cuts, interesting insertions of small videos and so on, which makes videos fun. But it also eats time. And of course, we realize that for most of us, it's like we are all working people. It's too hard to become a specialist in YouTube. But if, for example, there are some people who might like anyway our videos, even in that state as they are right now, that would give us enough, reward, enough interest to continue and to try to uh, tell people about our ideas. I mean, obviously, there are many cases where people, without like real professional approach to making YouTube videos, still have like not just thousands but like hundreds of thousands of views and subscribers. So why not to try? For example, one of our indefinite life extension supporters and activists, Victor Ribin, uh, made a few videos, like maybe a few dozen videos. I don't remember exact amount, but um, generally, like they are kind of not really professional, semi-professional, I would say, like strong amateur level. And he has already 1,000 subscribers. One of his videos has like about 40,000 views. So it might be an interesting way to promote our ideas, and thus we should explore it. So basically, what I'm doing is I explore this possibility. Another person who makes his videos at a strong professional level, in this case, a strong professional level, is Alexander Panchin. Unfortunately, his videos are on Russian, at least mostly. Maybe there are some videos in English, I just don't know. And he has 400,000 subscribers, or something like that. And it's very strong result. Of course, it requires a strong professional approach and a team of people, like at least a small team of people who help you with that. But to become a professional, you obviously need first to get through the stage of strong amateur. And that's also another thing that I'm trying to do, and some other our people try to do. Who knows? Maybe in like a year or 5 years, I don't know how much time it would take. Maybe we would try to approach the level of such stars as Alexander Panchin. Anyway, another reason why I personally do these videos is because I need more practice experience in English language. As you might have already noticed, my English level is not that great. It corresponds maybe roughly to C1 in speaking, like maybe a little bit worse, maybe a little bit better, like something about 7.5 IELTS score. Anyway, like there is a common problem with many Russian-speaking English schools, and I suppose that not just with Russians. Not just this problem is not just confined to Russia, to many other countries as well. You get a lot of experience with reading, you learn a lot of words, you like at least at least now in our times, you also can hear a lot of audio books, English speaking videos, and so on. Like when I was in school, the quantity of uh, well quality uh, audio books and so on, audio materials, was quite restricted. You might go to shop and buy some of audio cassettes, but it costs money. But now you can basically just go to YouTube and listen to different audiobooks as long as you want, just for free. And I listen, for example, to a great audio podcast by Dan Carlin, Hardcore History, and to a lot of other podcasts. And so we can easily train our reading and listening skills. But as for the speaking skills, it's quite harder. We don't have a lot of English native speakers. We don't have a lot of people who speak really good. And like, of course, you can just go and pay native people to talk with you, but generally you don't have that much amount of money to regularly and in large amount speak with native people. Anyway, that's also an important reason why I'm doing this series of videos. If I would remember some other reasons, I would mention them either in comments or in one of my future videos. Goodbye.